Hey you guys, it's your girl Genelle. If you are new and if you're returning, thank you for tuning in today. We're doing a makeup tutorial. We're gonna get right into it. These are all the products I was loving at the end of 2025 going into 2026 and new launches in 2026. The makeup game has been coming through with products and I pretty much used all new products on the skin to achieve this look. I love this look so much. It makes me feel so mysterious and sexy. And then when you're out, you kind of feel like, but then you can bring out your playful side and people are like, oh, she has brains, personality, and beauty. We're gonna be talking all things beauty, all things makeup, all things even fragrance. And we're just gonna hang out and be girls and get ready together. So if you guys wanna see how I did this makeup look, let's get into it. I'm gonna mix the Armani Luminous Silk Primer. This is an illuminating primer with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. So I'm gonna pump a little bit of this on the back of my hand. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. This is in medium glow and I will link everything down below. I've been loving both of these. I just went to the Armani Beauty pop-up here in LA. They relaunched their brand new Luminous Silk Foundation, which I'm gonna wear today, and I'm gonna show you guys how insane the foundation is. So I'm just gonna rub this in. This Armani primer has such a beautiful smell to it. It's almost like a lotion, just like a really beautiful cream lotion. And I know we shouldn't really have scents or smells in our makeup and stuff, but I swear I do love just a good scented makeup product. I know it sounds so bad, but I don't know if you guys have ever smelled Chanel products. I don't have any Chanel products anymore, but I want to get some. But their foundation and their lotions or moisturizers smell so good. For the main character of this entire video, Luminous Silk Foundation, it's called Perfect Natural Glow Foundation, and this is in the shade 502. They engraved my name on it. This is so full circle for me because I used to work at the Giorgio Armani. It used to be Giorgio Armani, not just Armani. It was Giorgio Armani beauty counter at Nordstrom in Michigan. I used to do glam on girlies that would book appointments for weddings, for prom, for homecoming, and I would glam out the girlies. Even for people on a budget, it would sell for itself, and I was able to do so well in sales because we would earn commission because the foundation was so amazing. People would come in and be like, I don't know, like whatever, and then they would put it on their face and they would wear it and they were literally like, this is the most incredible foundation I have ever tried. And as you can see, when I apply it, it is giving me the most perfect, flawless look to my skin. I'll just run any leftover over the tops of my eyes just to make sure everything kind of blends cohesively. And I don't want to put anything on my eye because we are going to use concealer. Anything left over on the back of my hand, I just take the Beauty Blender. I go over my forehead. I don't like a ton of coverage on my forehead because my forehead doesn't really need it. And I'm going to put a cream bronzer. And then I just connect anything down my neck. This is not a new makeup product. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer. Classic, beautiful, amazing concealer. But it had been at least 8 years since I had used this concealer. And then I got it in a PR package from NARS. And I started using it and I was like, this is insane. I loved the Hourglass concealer if you really want a heavy, thick, full coverage concealer. But it was drying out on my skin. And I don't really have dry skin, but I don't have the most dewy skin. And I just wasn't working with it well. I still do love it for spot treatment because it is so thick. But for under my eyes, this NARS Creamy Concealer, I mean, I'm literally scraping this so I can get every inch of it. So I'm gonna go in between my brows, my chin a little bit, and under my nose. And then I have another one in a darker shade that I'm just gonna go and touch up if I just have a little pimple or just things that my foundation didn't get. I also love doing the corner of my lips just because I get some darkness around my mouth, especially around like certain areas in my cycle. I get discoloration on my skin, no idea. And then I'm taking my Beauty Blender and we're just gonna, on the skin, bounce it. I feel like when I go around my lips too with concealer, it's setting up that perfect shape I'm gonna make later when I put on lip liner. And I've been so into just like a perfect lip line shape. Complexion is insane with this. And then with the Beauty Blender, just tightly going up into my eye, bringing it up always. We're always gonna snatch the face up, girl. This is definitely gonna be Q1 ultimate makeup look. I'm going to wear this anytime I go out, date night, just like, oof. And you can modify it. You'll see, like I'm gonna do some eyeliner and stuff. You don't have to do the eyeliner. We can just like modify as we go. We can add as we go. It's So good. Loves it. I like to take a pressed powder to set my under eye before I do any sort of loose powder. I love the Charlotte Tilbury #1. This is so brightening. This is so amazing. But Huda Beauty just launched this Easy Bake pressed powder, and this is in pound cake. I'm gonna just take the back of this Say Beauty brush, and I'm gonna just tap. And you know what? With the Charlotte, I'm just gonna go ahead, because I love this. It will never make you look cakey. It'll never make you look chalky or too dry under the eye. And that's why I love this powder so much. For bronzer, I'm taking the Patrick Ta She's Bronze Bronzer. It has a cream and a powder. So Makeup by Mario brush. I love this brush. I love that it's like angled. I love to take this bigger side, go into the cream and just blot it. I don't want any wiping, because then it just like doesn't look great. Always, I don't know why, I always start at this part of my forehead and I just blot it into the skin. I feel like it really marries the foundation and the cream bronzer together instead of just smearing and wiping it. I feel like I'm removing stuff that I've applied. I don't want to do that. And then I do the other side of my forehead because I'm just gonna make sure that they look even and bronzed first. I go more on the edge of this brush here, like the tip, and then I just go along my cheekbone. I'm gonna up my temple a little bit, and then I'm gonna run some along my nose. I really like a button nose look, and this looks crazy. We'll definitely blend it out. This is my second one. The other one I had pan and it got so grimy and gross. I was like, I need a fresh one. Since I have my beauty blender right here, I'm just gonna go over that bronzer on my nose. Kind of just really blending everything together. I'm really liking the idea of wearing a lot of makeup, but it not looking like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. I really want it to look just fierce and beautiful and gorgeous. And like, yes, there's makeup there, but not like, whoa, she wears a lot of makeup. But, you know? A brush that's a little more precise with bronzer is a Sigma F59 brush. It's kind of this cone shape and it's a little smaller. And I feel like if you really want to contour, see, it gives so much more product and it's a little bit more dense. So then you can really get more of a contoured look on your cheek. Now I'm taking this Hourglass #3 brush. I'm gonna go back into this cream bronzer because like I said, and I'm gonna just drag out the ends of my eye like that, and then just kind of bring it up on my brow bone and at the beginning of my eyebrow, and then come down to the nose. I want everything to be cohesive. And then to kind of like make that not look as crazy, I'm just gonna take any clean brush, just kind of buff it out. Now I'm gonna take the Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint. Maybe I'll just like do the rest here. But that doesn't seem like a lot. It is. This stuff blends out almost like a watery kind of texture. Taking this kind of round brush, and I'm gonna just lightly dab it around town. It just kind of gives this illuminated glow, which I love. I take any extra along my nose. I did just get 2 new beautiful Patrick Ta blushes, Soft Launch and Thank Me Later. This is such a cool lavender color, and then this is like the color I just put on my cheeks from Armani. I'm gonna take the bronzer from Patrick Ta first, just kind of over that blush to take down the corally color just a little bit. I think it is a little summery and we are in winter. And then I'm gonna take the Patrick Ta color. This color looks crazy, but let me just show you. I'm going to just go kind of at the top around my under eye and then down. And this definitely cools off that really corally color. And I love how the two kind of marry together. Another true love of mine that I've recently fallen in love with is the Makeup by Mario Neutral Peach Surreal Skin Soft Blurring Setting Powder. I also just got these little cases from Huda Beauty, and I put my little puffs in them so they're not just like floating around getting dirty, because we put these all over our face and we gotta keep it clean. So I'm just gonna take the Makeup by Mario and I'm gonna go ahead and mattify right underneath my blush line. And then I'll just take any extra up right in this area, because I feel like I do get a little texture and I don't like to highlight right here next to my nose. I like it more matte. And then I like it to kind of glow here where I have that glow going. I'm just going to set the skin, and then I'm gonna set in between my brows. I really love the way that looks. And now I'm gonna take, this is the Luminous Silk highlighter in #2. I'm going to just go on my nose. Ooh, that's kind of a lot. 2 little dots, and then take it here, maybe a little on my eye. Just gonna take this Hourglass brush. I love the Hourglass brushes. They are so bomb. Kind of just like tapping it out. I know I've got powder going on. I know I have like creams. Like it might get a little crazy in here. So I just like lightly approach the highlighter and then I go on my eye. And this is a very natural highlight. That's why with Armani, I love it because they really want to make sure that you look your most natural, flawless self. So nothing too crazy highlighting is gonna go on. Like it's just gonna give you enough to get that glow going, but nothing too insane. I just bought 3 brand new Kosas Brow Nanos. This is one of my favorite beauty products from 2025. Fell in love. I have them all over my apartment, all in my purses. I'm just like, I love them, and here's why. I'm gonna take the color black, since my hair is black now again, and I'm just gonna go on my brow on the ends. So I'm just gonna take the darkest shade I have in this and go right at the corner of that and then at the tail. So I really want the brow to look the darkest there. But why I love these is it still makes the brow look very natural and beautiful and like it's your own eyebrow hair, and just it gives that illusion that your eyebrow is really full. It really is that long, full, however you wanna make it. Now I take this brown black to do the front of my brows. I really like a brow to come in pretty close to my nose. I just think it looks really pretty and helps frame the face and gives, I don't know, this fullness. I think full brows really give youth. And I'm just gonna draw in a few hairs at the front of my brows. And then I'm gonna work my way in to any empty little spots. And then I just gonna take my nail and I just like kind of blend it a little bit. But look how natural that looks. I love it. I don't know what it is. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I wasn't a girl that was born with really insanely full brows, so I've had to work really hard to keep the health of my brow hairs conditioned, moisturized, even used growth stuff before. I love them. I really think I find brows so beautiful. My boyfriend has really full, beautiful brows. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so stunning. I take the Rare Beauty brow gel. If you know anything about brow gel, this is the best brow gel I've ever used. There's no white chunky residue in the brow after it dries. I always see homegirls with some like white, chalky, waxy looking stuff that dries after they use their brow gel, and I won't catch me dead like that. I won't have snowflakes in my brows. So I'm just brushing upwards and then I'm brushing in. So then my hairs can kind of cover where I drew little hair-like strokes in there. Towards the end of the year, Kosas dropped new highlighters. The 2 favorites I keep in my makeup bag are Haloed and Gilded. Love these. I'm gonna use Halo today. And I'm just gonna go in here and you'll see this will just bump up my glow. Crazy. Just a little on the nose. I probably wouldn't do this if I'm wearing this makeup look during the day because I just want that more natural look. But at night, I think this is so fun if you're going out dancing or you're under a dim light. I think it's stunning. With this Hourglass brush, I've been taking it and I've been just taking it at the beginning of my eye, brushing into my eye and brushing upwards. And I just think it brightens up the eye. So pretty. There's also been an insanely exciting launch by Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 liquid stick eyeliner. They come in such sick colors. As you can see, there's like a really dark brown, black, another brown. This is like a copper shimmery color. Look at this red, this lavender, so sick, and they go on so creamy. Let me show you. So I have 2 shades of the dark brown because I keep one in my purse and one in my makeup bag. Speaking of makeup bags, I recently got this makeup bag from Say Beauty. This is just so gorgeous and it holds so much makeup, and I think just sitting on my makeup vanity, it's really just so pretty, classy, and kind of chic. I'm really into chic things. I'm actually making a video of things I find incredibly chic. I will post it. But this I just love, and I love to just have my right now makeup favorites right here. So in the morning, during the day, I'm going out at night, someone invites me out. They're like, hey, come through, like, let's hang out, let's do something. I'm like, okay, I got it right here. So one of these in my makeup bag, one of these in my purse. What's so cool about these is it's an angled retractable liner, and then at the other end is your very own angled brush. So we're just gonna take this, and I still love a winged liner. I know some people don't really do wings anymore, but I'm just gonna take some of this at the end of my eye, just like that. Nothing crazy, you don't need to be perfect at this. Take your angled brush side and just lightly start to buff it and pull it out. It can give you the most perfect wing ever. And maybe you guys are like, this is so 2016 of you to still do a wing liner. To me, 2016 is dead. I am not engaging in these 2016 throwbacks. Listen, I had some cute outfits for what it was, and I was like popping off on Instagram because that's when I was posting like every day, and that's when my job was really starting to take off as an influencer. But oh my gosh, I just would never go back to that time. I don't want to relive it. I don't want to reopen things up. I still had like toxic people in my life. I did not love the style of 2016, like the clothing. I really, like, yes, were my outfits bomb at the time, but I did not like the style. 2016, 2017 in LA was a time, let me tell you. Like 2017, 2018, Justin Bieber was like running around Catch LA with his backpack on. I remember my dad was in town. We were like, oh, there's Justin Bieber. I'd see him out all the time. And I saw Miley Cyrus once in like an Elmo costume. And it was just a time. King Kylie was in her era. It's nostalgic to think about for sure. I don't know about you. I like don't want anyone to see my style then. I love where I'm at. But I still love a wing liner. I was doing wing liner back then. To me, a wing liner will just, I don't know, be timeless. I don't know if it's gonna die for me. This is the shade Brown Noise. I'm also gonna go right in the corner in the beginning of my eye because I really want this sleek look. I think it's super sexy for wintertime. Let's curl my lashes. I haven't gotten a lash lift in so long because I'm trying not to spend $200 something on a lash lift and tint, even though I love them. I'm saving it for summer. And I'm just gonna curl. This is free 99, bestie. I stopped using all lash serums and growth serums and all like that because it has a lot of chemicals in it, and there is not only rumored but proven to hollow the eyes, like make your eyes look really hollowed, and I do not like that look. So what I've been grabbing every single day is the Swede Pro Lash Serum. This is incredible, and it's got the cleanest ingredients if you want to grow your lashes and you really want a beautiful lash. Another incredible, super exciting launch by Urban Decay is the Urban Decay Tube Job Mascara. Incredible marketing, incredible concept. Basically, this formula is a tube-like formula that goes on the lashes, and then when you go to wash your face, it kind of flakes off all in warm water and any face wash that you're using. So there's no smearing or smudging of any black anywhere. So this is the most genius thing. And they're not the first ones to come up with a tube mascara. Listen, people have been doing it for a while. I know L'Oreal had one for forever, but I just want to talk about the color range. Do you see this? I don't even think this is all of it. It might be. I might have some over there. I got the whole range, but all of these are insanely beautiful. So I've been using the black and the light brown, and I'll show you how this works. I'm just gonna start on my upper lashes. I don't know if you can tell. A few swipes. Like, how good is this? Loves her. And if you get any above on your eyelid, it's so easy to wipe off, and it's not gonna remove the makeup that you put on. I cannot say enough. And it dries so fast. So now with this dark blonde taupe color, I have not been doing bottom mascara for months. I felt like my eyes would really droop down because my lashes are so long because the serum that I use on top kind of bleeds into the bottom, and they're really long and they're really thick and they're full, and the black would just make my eyes look so like big and spidery, and I was just not really into that look. But with this kind of subtle brown color, I can still give a little something to my bottom lashes. So I'll show you. Like, my lashes are there, but it's not overpowering the eye at all. You can see it's just so cute and pretty. And honestly, if you have lighter eyelashes or lighter hair and you don't want something crazy intense, this color is just so beautiful. I love it. It makes your eyes bigger and pop without being too crazy in your face with it. I love it. This looks so good. Back to the Urban Decay eyeliner. So this is like a beautiful copper shimmery color. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in my lower lash line, in my waterline, and I'm just gonna tight line my eye. And it's just gonna give the most beautiful little flicks of copper. And I feel like it tightens and snatches my eye, but also just makes my green eyes pop. And even if you have like a little brown in your eye, or if you have blue eyes, or even if you have brown eyes with little flares of green or yellow, this color is so sick. This is just everything. and it's so easy. You know, some eyeliners you really have to push so hard on your eye. Like as you can see, my eyes aren't watering, and my eyes will water, and I will sometimes be like, whoa. But this is just so creamy. It's so easy to apply. It's so beautiful. It looks so cool. It looks so good. I love it. I'm a girl that sticks to her one lip color when she finds it. So Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever has been my ride or die. But the different thing that I have been doing with this, I have been making sure every time I use it, it is so sharpened and sharp. So that way I got rid of all my lip filler. There's no more filler in my lip, nothing. And it was very painful to remove. I was like in the chair when I was removing it. All gone. I wanted to just take a break. I'm embracing more natural things, kind of. I just didn't want to look so puffed up all the time. So I really like a sharp pencil to allow me to really make a beautiful, perfected, perfect lip shape, since there isn't filler in certain areas to really give me that. So I'm just gonna start here, just really starting at the points of my lip, and I overdraw more at the top and here in the center of my lip, and then kind of follow my natural line. That's the top. I'll just go at the bottom and then fill in the crack. And I've just been loving to be able to tailor my lip shape. I recently got this Tower 28 gloss in the shade Cashew, and it's like this beautiful nudie brown. So we're just gonna go a little here. I have not seen Anywhere Caffeine look bad on any skin tone. And even if you are a darker skin tone, go and get Universal Earth. It's a little darker and a little bit more of like a pinky. Stunning on lips, absolutely gorgeous. Even if you have like lighter skin tone, that also is just like a very sexy color. So I'm just loving this look. I think it's so good. I'm gonna finish my hair and sign out with you guys. Okay, so I let my hair down. We're so back, but we have a few more. This One Size pressed powder in medium golden. I'm gonna just set where I put bronzer because the shade is a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna go and set a little bit, because sometimes my cream products become a little patchy and weird throughout the day. Maybe just because of my oily skin or whatever products I have on there, which I am not changing my skincare routine, because my skincare I have recently locked in so hardcore. I'm obsessed with it. I'll be sharing for sure. But I'm just gonna lightly go over the face with this. And since I'm just gonna wear this makeup to go chill with one of my friends on her couch tonight, I would normally spray the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I have a little mini one here in my bag that I refill with my big one I have in my drawers. I'm obsessed with this. It'll keep your makeup on for 7 days. It's insane. It's amazing. We cannot end this girly pop video without doing fragrance. I've been obsessed with fragrances. I spray them constantly, nonstop, every day, every hour, along with brushing my hair. Brushing my hair and spraying fragrance is something I do at least 5 to 10 times a day. Maybe it's not the best, maybe it's not the worst. I'm obsessed with it, and I cannot be stopped, okay? So this fragrance I have been loving, but I just don't know if it stays on my skin a long time. I can't tell because I'm always spraying it. But this is in Yum Bougie Marshmallow, and the bottle is, this is just so stunning. I love the color. I love everything about it. I just spray it everywhere. I'm drinking it at this point. Spraying it all over. I'm obsessed. This one, I'm a little bit more particular of where I spray it. This is the Burberry Goddess. I love this. It's so good. I get so many compliments. So where I spray this in particular is I go behind the neck and then my forearm, press. And then if I'm wearing a mini skirt or a skirt or whatever, I'll spray it behind the back of my legs. I think it just smells so good and kind of blends in with the marshmallow smell. You know, last thing we will do is a little bit of shimmer on the chest. This is the Refi Topaz Body Glow. I used this the entire time I was in Mexico for the New Year. I think it's really pretty on the skin. It's not sticky, it's not weird. There's no crazy like scent to it. So I'm just gonna take this Dibs brush and I'm just gonna go, look at this you guys, and just rub it in a little. And then you can take some on your shoulders, even maybe down your arm a little bit, just to get that nice like sheen as it hits the light. I love it. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun show you guys this makeup look. It's truly a makeup look I have been loving and I'm obsessed with. I feel like so many people can wear this makeup look and look so bomb and perfect and amazing and feel so confident. And that's why I do these makeup looks and these videos, is so you guys can sit with me, hang out, chat, feel the vibe, and get into your girly, beautiful self and just feel confident and amazing. And hopefully this will spark ideas for you to feel glamorous, because I know I need it from other creators and I want to be a light to that too, because I love to do it. So thank you guys always for watching this video. Again, everything will be linked down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's have the best year ever. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.